Well, hello everyone and welcome to Speaking of Diamonds. My name is Rich and I have a really quick unboxing here of the Star Wars Mini Dazzles, the set of 12 frame ready Mini Dazzles. And I'm sure that there's another unboxing out there somewhere, but when I saw this, I knew I had to have it because I have all the other Star Wars items. But I had some questions, and when I got it, I'm like, oh, okay, I still have these questions. Let me see what it looks like when I open it. I thought, you know what? Let me open it with everybody because maybe other people have the same question. So, as you can see, my box came just a little mushed. It was in with a painting, so it was jammed in the box pretty well. But here we have the set of 12. We're going to have C-3PO, Chewbacca, Darth Vader, an Ewok, a Jawa, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, R2-D2, Han Solo, a Stormtrooper, the Emperor, and Yoda. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, I'm not huge into the minis because I like the larger images that, you know, have a lot of detail and stuff like that. And obviously the minis are smaller and they don't have the amount of detail that I usually look for. But they are good to work on, you know, when you're traveling or during conference calls. Don't tell anybody that I work with, what have you. So this box here, so this is telling us in the back here, it's just giving you what's included. So it has 4x6 canvases. That's the size. And it says 4x6 inch canvases times 6, but there's 12. So I don't think that's mathing, but maybe I'm reading it wrong. Superior quality diamonds, the twist and pick applicator, basically the toolkit that you get with regular deck kits, just the smaller one. And then of course the pre-cut sticker labels and the resealable baggies. And this box is really cool. You can sort of see it here, the iridescence or whatever, but it's really screwing with my eyes. So I'll tell you when I have it sitting there looking at it. So let's go ahead and unbox this. So here we have our drills. And here we have, I guess these are the canvases. Here's our sticker. Okay. So here's our stickers. Oh, and these I have bonus stickers on them. So there's 6 bonus stickers here that you can put on, you know, wherever you want to put extra stickers if you put stickers somewhere. I know on some other minis that I use, I put all the minis and the drills into like a pencil box. And I've used some of the stickers just to decorate the pencil box. So you could do that. But there's our stickers. Let's see what's in here because usually it's the stickers. So here it's just the instructions and how to join the VIP group, things like that. So it's just the shell there. And then here we have the toolkit. And again, this is a standard DAC toolkit. However, the tray is the smaller tray. And here we have our drills. They are labeled as Star Wars. So in case you wanted to store these separately, but they're nice. They're tied up real nice here. You know, they're nice and tight to help minimize static. So that's good. So let's go ahead and look at, oh, all right. So now we have 2 stickers. So here's everybody else on the stickers. Okay, so there's 2 sticker sheets and 2 packs of canvases, and I'm going to assume then all the colors, let's see, are the colors the same? Yeah, so I guess it's 1 set of drills for all 12, which is fine. That makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and take a look at these canvases. Now the question I had was on the picture, on the box, they show that the background is black with maybe a star, a little bit of a star field. And I wanted to know if that was like printed or if it was going to be like 310 drills. And sure enough, these are all 310 drills. But, you know, 310s, sometimes I get a little bit of an attack thinking about, oh my gosh, the entire background's 310, but it's literally, you know, just a couple inches big. So it's not too bad. So here we have Princess Leia. And let's see, we have, so with the drills, we have special drills. We have 3 ABs. And everything else is Z. So is that fairy dust then, I believe? Yes, that is fairy dust. So this should be a very nice looking picture with some nice quiet shimmer with the ABs really standing out. And the ABs, let's see, on Princess Leia here, I don't know that I see any ABs. Be a 1, 2, or a 3. Yeah, I don't see any ABs on Princess Leia. Here we have some ABs on R2-D2. So not all of the blue. See, I would almost expect this blue to be, because there is a blue AB. But this is all fairy dust. We do have the red here, the red here. Those are ABs. And there's some ABs just in a couple different places. And now here, this is what I sort of expected to see on Princess Leia. And I'm just going back to double check. The stars, like this star and this star down here, are ABs. But this one is Han Solo, looks like. So we, nope. Seems like the people characters sort of got gypped on the ABs here, if you consider that gypped. Let's see here. On the Stormtrooper, I mean, even the stars aren't ABs, which I would probably have done all the stars as ABs, but that's just me. I'm just a guy who likes to do diamond painting. I'm not creating the diamond paintings, right? I don't see any ABs on this one, so that's going to be all fairy dust. This one, holy cow, this is like, yeah, it shows up better on camera than it does in real life, but I'm assuming this is the Emperor, and it's just all this dark gray. So all of this, no ABs. And here is Yoda. And here we have a couple ABs for the stars. And I don't see any other ABs anywhere else. So let's see where we're actually using these ABs. Let's look at the next pack. I wasn't necessarily going to go through all of these, but they seem to be slightly just a little different here. So here's C-3PO. What do we got going on here? C-3PO, I don't see any ABs as the stars. Nope. Just all fairy dust. And here is Chewbacca. And again, he looks much better on camera. So when I say that, so I'm looking at over here, I have my phone, which is giving me an image that I'm recording. And I could totally tell that this is Chewbacca on my phone. When I'm looking at it here, it's harder to see. So what that tells me is that when it's done, it's going to look better than what it looks like on the image here. So here we have some ABs in his belt. We have ABs in the stars. And that's that. Here's Darth Vader. So he gets 2 little ABs for his chest plate. And then his entire helmet is, and shoulder, well, actually, everything that's light gray here, this is ABs. So his entire suit is like a dark dark gray AB, and then we have ABs in the stars as well. Jump, jump, bump, bump. Here we got the Ewok. What do we got going on for the Ewok? I don't see anything in the stars. Nothing's on his staff, and I don't think it would make sense to have anything on him, so he doesn't have any ABs. Here's the Jawa. So here we also do not have any ABs, which sort of makes sense, although their eyes are supposed to glow, so that could have been a nice little ad, but that's fine. Here's Luke. This looks like Luke out of South Park. Doesn't his head look like abnormally large, like the South Park kids almost? But anyway, I digress. Let's see. 3. So we have blue eyes are going to be ABs. His lightsaber, the blue in his lightsaber here is going to be ABs. And yeah, that's about it. So not a whole heck of a lot of ABs, which, I mean, I see this is, no, that's a fairy dust. Actually, let me open it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the drills. Now, it's DAC, so I know that the drills are going to be in good, pretty good condition. So here is, these are fairy dust. So there's only a handful of the blue drills here. Fairy dust blue drills. Here's all the 310s. So 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of 310s, which I found out last night that one of the large Elizabeth Ward containers will hold 3 full bags of drills. These don't seem as full as the ones I was working with last night, so you may be able to fit these into one. That's a cool, like this brown here, this is Z433 with the gold mica powder on it. You know, I always thought that fairy dust drills would be just have like random or just like a white mica powder on it, whereas this one looks a little silver. This one is gold. This gray, this is silver. That looks really cool. This one appears to be gold. Either that or they're just all like holographic or something like that, shimmer. But yeah, they all look pretty cool. This one it's brown, it's standard. Here's the other pack. Here's where we're going to have some of the smaller amounts, if you will. So we got our light colors, our white, yellow, some more gray. Good thing I like gray because there's a lot of gray in this here. Here we have green. What was gray? Oh, that's Yoda. And Z. And here's our ABs finally. These 2, but there should be 3, right? Yeah, well, let's look at these. Because DAC puts their drills in order of, oh, so it's got to be one of these. In order of, here it is, weight. They don't put them in numerical order. Not that that's confusing whatsoever. So here's the AB318. This is the one that is Darth Vader's suit. So you can see it's the gray with the AB coating. Now, something I just noticed here you want to be careful of. You have a Z318 and an AB318. They're the same color, just the different finish. One is the fairy dust and one is the AB. So just make sure when you're kitting up that you don't mix those two up. And same thing if there's any repeat colors of these ABs, but I don't think, let's see, 995, I don't think there is a repeat of, well, actually here, yeah, there is for 350. So here's AB 995. So this was, what was it? Luke's eyes and his lightsaber. So just a little bit of those. And then AB 350. So like the buttons in Darth Vader's suit. I know we're one of them. I forget where else they go. But again, there's an AB 350. Trying to get this so that the light's not messing with the labels here. But there's an AB 350 and a Z 350. So again, be careful when you're kitting up that you are not mixing those two same color, just different finish drills when you're kitting up, because that would be, you'll quickly run out of those ABs because there's not a lot of them. And then you'll be like, something's wrong with this kit. But yeah, so here is our set of 12. So again, we had Luke, we had the Jawa, we have the Ewok, Darth Vader. That's gonna be a cool one. I'm looking forward to doing that one. Chewbacca, C-3PO, Princess Leia, R2-D2, South Park Han Solo, the South Park Stormtrooper. I don't think the Emperor has enough head or face going on there to really look like a South Park character. And then finally, Yoda. So, so I have my questions answered as far as, is the background really going to be diamond painting, you know, like actual glue field, or is it going to be like a partial? Knowing DAC, I assumed that it was going to be a full coverage, but you know, you never know. And any time that one can get out of doing a little bit of 310, it's not a bad thing. So that's just a quick little unboxing here of the Star Wars Mini Dazzles set of 12. And they're all they're ready to frame. So one thing I wanted to point out, all the verbiage and stuff on the frame, sort of, that's all on the plastic. So these truly are ready to frame. They come with a nice, you have this nice gray mat right off the bat. So I don't know, this could be a nice little introduction to diamond painting for somebody, for a Star Wars fan, or, you know, good for travel. I'm going to be bringing a larger Star Wars piece on a cruise, but I could see definitely taking these as well. I've never diamond painted on a cruise before, so we'll see. If I end up not diamond painting a lot, maybe next time I'll bring like a pack of these. So there we go. Set of 12 Star Wars Mini Dazzlers from the dude who has lost his mind with all the other Star Wars canvases for sure. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment. Give this video a quick thumbs up, and I will talk to you next time we are speaking of diamonds. Bye-bye.